By special request, someone asked how I made it through school. I went back to school through an ex offenders program called Project Rebound that was located at San Francisco State. They also have programs called EOPS, which is like early opportunities. I forget the name, what the acronym stands for. But I went through school and I enrolled through an ex offender program. I actually had gone to college for a few years before I really kicked off into my addiction. So I had to get information about my previous time in school. And then I went to San Francisco State University for 9.5 years. I was able to get grants at first, so free money to go to school. I was there. There's like a requirement around have you completed a rehabilitation program if you're a felon to get financial aid. I had completed a rehabilitation program, so I went to school for a bachelor's degree in business, and then I have a master's degree in public administration. One of my teachers actually in business school was a convicted felon. He'd been in prison. So I feel like school, if you can concentrate and focus on things, like if you, especially if you're a person who's been to jail, you can focus on stuff. School fits really well with that. And also, I think there's a lot to be said about pursuing things and pursuing education to expand your mind and like learning new things. I went back to school when I was 28 or 29 years old, and I didn't finish until I was pregnant with my child, my first child, during my last semester of school. So I was like, had the baby hanging on me, typing my master's thesis. But it was definitely a worthwhile endeavor. And I will say, education was the key for me getting a job and overcoming the fact that I have a felony on my record. It made a significant difference. So I was happy that I was able to go through that whole process, because when I see where I landed compared to some other people that I know, particularly as a woman, because in prisons and jails, a lot of times men learn trades, but women, don't always, depending on where they go, have opportunities to work in different types of jobs where they learn skilled trades. So I was able to, accelerate my career to where now, I'm fairly well established, into my 50s.